Hello guys, guess who? Dr. Sandra Lee, aka Dr. Pimple Popper. Surprise! I am obviously not in the office. I am in my home because I'm doing like most of us in the nation are doing right now, socially distancing ourselves. So I thought that, right now we're all trying to find things to do. And I think a lot of us are going crazy with our kids in the house, with everybody just in close quarters. So I thought that we could do something with a little pimple popping theme. I thought we could make something, a little treat for everybody that is simple to make, but also is interactive and really gets your pimple popping urges, satisfied. Well, all you're really gonna need here is a Rice Krispie treat, fondant, a little bit of frosting that's dyed a little black or brown, a rolling pin, a silicone pad, and like a little cocktail straw, or what I will use is like a medical punch, which I'll show you in a minute. But we're gonna make a Rice Krispie treat with a little layer of fondant, which is gonna look like skin, and there's gonna be little holes in it, so you can take a little extractor or use your fingers and squeeze the blackheads out. So it's gonna be super satisfying, but it's also gonna be equally satisfying to eat. I'm gonna either use these cocktail straws or this punch. This is a punch. It's what we use to actually punch a little piece of skin out when we're doing a biopsy, but this is a really fine one. I think this is just 2 millimeters thick, so really thin. So I think I'm gonna smear some yellow pus onto some of these Rice Krispie treats as well, but some of them I'm gonna dye like a black brown. So I'm gonna use some of this dye and mix it around. I also have gloves if I need to mix it with a glove, but this can turn it like more of a chocolate or a brown color. For the fondant, I'm gonna use some gloves. We use a lot of these in the office, of course, and especially right now with socially distancing and seeing patients too. You really gotta protect yourself. But I also use them to not get this brown dye on my fingers when I kind of dye this fondant. Did you use fondant or fondant? I don't know. I keep going back and forth between the two. Let me see if I can color this. Okay, I'm gonna add a little dye. Might seem like a pro at doing this, or not. But I don't do this too often. That's why I have my day job. And I'm sure you might think, don't quit your day job after you see me doing this. Okay, so I'm getting there. Just trying to blend this and roll it out to get the right shade here, or whatever shade you really want. Just want it to look as close to skin as you can. And what we're gonna do is cut it out like maybe just a little bit bigger than the size of this. So I'm gonna cut it here, a little wider, and a little wider, like so, just so that I get the size of it. And it's gonna kind of loop over like this. See, that's like skin. Frosting that I have, and smear it on here, but don't go to the very edge because you don't want blackhead stuff to be, sneaking out the side. So kind of close, but not really. You don't want it to push out. There we go. And then really important, I'm gonna use this punch and I'm going to punch little holes in it. You see how that does that? Little blackhead holes, makes a perfect hole. That's where the blackheads are gonna come out of. The comedones, as we call it. We can even have a bigger one if you really want it with this cocktail straw. Different size holes because no one pours the same. They're like snowflakes. And then we're gonna just take this and layer it over there, and the weight of it is gonna make it kind of mold to it and flop over. And there you go. A Blackhead Rice Krispie treat. This one I'm gonna make it have just pus. So I'm just gonna use this yellow buttercream that we have. So when you squeeze it, this is gonna be an infected Rice Krispie treat. Perfect either. I just want to punch some holes in it. Some bigger ones. Let's lay that across here too. Perfect. So there you have it. I've got all my Blackhead Rice Krispies here. See, they're all ready to pop, and all you need now is a comedone extractor, or your fingers if you want, which is what most of us use at home. But this is a much safer way to pop. This is a comedone extractor, the kind of instrument I use in my office. And let's see, what's gonna come out of here? Is it gonna be pus, or is it gonna be a blackhead? Oh, it's a blackhead, look at that. And then, if you're really gross, you can eat it. There you have it, my blackhead or my pus-filled Rice Krispie treats. Here is a pus-filled one. Let's see what it's gonna look like in here when I squeeze it out. Oh, so satisfying. I know, I haven't had my nails done, so don't look too closely. I'm under social isolation here, please. So, of course, make sure your hands are clean when you do this, but you can extract them and then you can eat it, which is great too. Let's see here. That's right, a little bit of pus. Never hurt anybody. That's it. Hope you guys are enjoying your time as much as you can, at least. Socially isolating yourself, you know it's really important to do, and have a little fun with it. I know you guys like to watch pimple popping videos to distract yourself, to decrease the panic and the anxiety. A lot of you guys do. So here you can actually decrease some anxiety making these Rice Krispie treats, but also then eating them. Thank you guys for joining in on this first and probably only edition of me cooking something, because I don't really cook. But this was fun. And please show me your Rice Krispie treats. Show me your Blackhead Rice Krispie treats, because if you post them and you tag Dr. Pimple Popper, I might just repost them because I want to see you guys doing this. Good luck and have fun and stay sane.